YouTube, it's Dawn Star. This is going to be a pregnancy / mommy tag. I stole it from somebody else, so most people have already done this, but I'm behind on all my videos. So Jackson's asleep, so I figured I'd get some things done. So I will post the questions below in the description box. So here we go. Question number 1. What do you wish someone told you about your pregnancy? I wish someone told me that pregnancy was going to be a lot more exhausting. Everyone told me, oh, you'll be tired, get your sleep now. But it was really, really tiring. Also, I felt really good during my pregnancy. In general, besides being tired, I just felt good. I didn't have a lot of discomfort or anything like that. And I have fibromyalgia, and I also have psoriasis, and both of those things pretty much were non-existent when I was pregnant. So that was nice. Question number 2. What do you wish someone told you about your labor and delivery? Well, since I did not really have a labor, I can't really say anything about that, but about my delivery, I wish someone would have told me to just always have a camera with you so that you'd actually, if something happened, you would get pictures of it, because we have no pictures of any of that stuff. Not that we really wanted to document my labor or my delivery at 26 weeks, but it would have been nice to have more than one picture of me during my pregnancy. Question number 3. How did you feel when you found out you were pregnant? Relieved. We had tried for so long, and we had done fertility treatments and all these sorts of things, and it was really, really, really nice to find out I was finally pregnant. Question number 4. How did you tell Daddy? I told my husband by calling him. Actually, what happened is I'd gone to the store and picked up some pregnancy tests, and I went to his work, and I wasn't planning on taking one, but I was really curious because it had been like 7 or 8 days past my insemination. So I went into, after I had spent his lunch with him, I went into the bathroom there and took the test. I didn't think anything of it until I was like almost halfway home. Then I realized, oh yeah, I had this test. And I looked at it and I swore I saw a line. So I was really excited. And then I put my thumb over the window so I couldn't look at it again until I really got home. And there really was a little faint line. So I called my husband, and he didn't believe me. We took a whole bunch of tests, and then we went camping that weekend. And then after that weekend, I came back and did a digital test, and it was positive. And then we did blood tests and such. Question number 5. How did you feel when you delivered, emotionally and physically? Emotionally, I was distraught. I was not allowed to see my son for 24 hours after he was born because they thought I was going to die. They thought I was going to have seizures and stroke out because my blood pressure was still 200 and something over like 140. I think the highest I got to was like 230 over 180. So my blood pressure was still really high, and I was terrified. I didn't know how my son was doing. I'd never seen him. Pictures weren't good enough at that point with us. Physically, I felt crappy. I was on magnesium sulfate, which is disgusting and I hate, and I will never in my life want to ever be on it again. But as soon as they took me off of that, I felt fine. I had a C-section, and the nurses were getting mad at me because I was getting up and down by myself and not asking them for help, because my C-section was not bad. They were like, oh, you're not gonna be able to drive for 2 weeks, blah blah blah. I was driving like 4 days after. As soon as I got out of the hospital, it was nothing. It was really easy, actually, and I think I'm lucky because I know some people have it harder. Question number 6. How long after you delivered did it take you to feel normal physically again? Well, it is 4 months today, and I am just now starting to feel normal. I think my uterus has pretty much shrunk down to where it should be. This is my 2nd menstrual cycle. I'm on cycle day 20 something. Not that we're really counting, but I would think it's 20 something. And my C-section, I'm actually getting filling in that area. It was really weird to have an itch in that area and try and itch it and you can't feel it and it still itches. So, not fun. Question number 7. What is the best thing about being a mom/new mom? The best thing about being a new mom is the unconditional love my son gives me, the sense of determination and undeniable love that I have for my son, and that I would lay down my life in 2 seconds for him. And everyone always told me, you'll never love anything like your own child. And I believed him, but I didn't know how bad I would love him and how much I would love him. Question number 9. Do you miss being pregnant? Absolutely. I want to be pregnant right now. Not literally, but I wish I actually had a full 40-week pregnancy. I feel gypped. I feel like I missed out on my real baby shower. I never had a baby shower, but I missed out on the baby shower. I missed out on pregnancy pictures, maternity pictures, really cute maternity clothes. I missed out on all that. I missed out on filling my, or having my husband fill my son kick and all that sort of stuff. So if I could be pregnant now, I would. But I doubt it. Question number 10. How many kids do you want? How do you want them spaced out and why? Ideally, we would want 4 children, but we are blessed with 1. And I would be okay with 2. I'm okay with 1, but I'd be really okay with 2. A boy and a girl would be perfect. And how I want them spaced out is I want my children to be close in age, but I leave that up to God. So I don't believe in birth control for myself. The doctors have tried to get me to be on it since my cycles came back, and I've refused. And they say, well, what if you get pregnant now and your son's only 4 months old? And I said, well, then I get pregnant now, and then my children will be very close in age. The reason why is all my siblings that my mom has had were 5 years apart, and we had nothing in common. I have very little in common with all my siblings in comparison to my husband, who has a twin, and his younger sister is a year and a half younger than him. So they have great relationships and commonalities, and they can relate to each other. So I would prefer that. Last question, number 11. Is it hard to see how fast they grow, and how do you handle it? I can't really answer that question yet because he's really only 4 months old, and I can't believe how fast he's grown, and it's not hard because now to me he only looks like a newborn, so that's not really applicable to me. So if you guys want to do this video, most people already have, you could go ahead and do it. I might do a couple more videos, but I'm not sure. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night.